Hey guys, I'm so sorry. My I got a phone call, so my phone just cut me off. But what I was last saying was that you need to, there's a company called CalFrac that will go ahead and take your applications, but it's the best. They would accept it right away if you went ahead and had your DMV printout. The most important thing about having that is that you have to have a clean record. If you don't have a clean driving record, they were saying that they have the pick of the litter. So you need to be on the top of your game. You need to have no felonies. You need to have no criminal background. These are big companies making big money, and they have thousands of people that are sending resumes in. If you send your resume in and then you do go there, some of them will not see you. A lot of them won't see you. Ever since all of this has been on the internet, on the news, Rock Center. Love you, Harry Smith. But they are having these really great job fairs. You drop into the job, you find out when the job fairs are there, and you go during that week. They'll have 4 or 5 during that week for different companies. Have your resume with